So, last night I taught the introduction to the orientation-based medicine for clinicians, and it was awesome. Um, a lot of take-homes, a lot of ahas, and one of the central themes that came up was one of the real core concepts, and it's this: state before capacity. Now, it's such an important concept that it's actually something that we're going to keep speaking to inside the community this next week. Because most people trying to build capacity, whether it's for their health, whether it's for their business, their practice, their life, when they're doing it, but they're doing it in the wrong state. So what do I mean by that? State is your internal condition. It's your nervous system response, your emotional tone, your presence or lack thereof it, how you're actually showing up in this moment. Capacity is what you can sustainably handle, build, and carry. It's your workload, your resilience, your consistency, your ability to follow through. And here's why this matters. If your state is off, you will almost always misjudge your capacity. You may overcommit, you may force, you may pile on too much at one time, you may push through on stress hormones and borrowed energy, adrenaline, or you may feel frustrated with yourself because you're expecting output from a system that really needs regulation first. So that's why in orientation-based medicine, we look at state before we try to build capacity for clients, for practitioners, whoever. Because capacity built from a dysregulated or a depleted or an overwhelmed state is usually not sustainable, and that's when we get those drop-offs. It might work for a minute, but it won't hold. So for you, I just want to offer this. Gain an honest awareness of where your state is right now. Are you grounded? Are you scattered? Are you overwhelmed? Are you tired? Are you tense or anxious? Are you calm and clear? And depending on where you are, then ask yourself, does my state need to shift before I basically ask myself to put on more, to build again? And that shift actually doesn't have to be complicated, and it can be quite quick. Sometimes it's just stepping outside, getting some sunlight, taking a walk, listening to some good music for just a little bit. A song that changes your energy, slowing your breathing, interrupting that mental loop, or just giving your system a moment to settle. This is actually a primary concept and training inside orientation-based medicine. It's something that I bring into my orientation-based medicine clarity consults for clients and patients. And it's also something I teach inside my OBM certification training for practitioners. Because when you understand state first, you make better decisions, you build more cleanly, you stop confusing force with true capacity, you move that needle forward on a consistent basis. If this speaks to you, or if you have any questions at all, reach out.